We loved our vacation to Rome and we're so happy to share what we've learned during our trip. In this video, we'll tell you everything you need to know about using public transportation in the capital of Italy. Public transportation in Rome is safe, cheap and efficient, so in my opinion, it's the best way to get around the city. Most attractions you'll see as a tourist can be reached by metro and bus, so that's what we'll talk about in this video. There's a full guide to Rome on our channel, check it out and hit subscribe for more practical tips for your trip. First, let's talk about passes. You'll need a ticket to ride public transportation, otherwise you risk being fined. You can buy passes at ticket offices and vending machines in the metro station, at newspaper stands and tobacco shops. Also, there are tap-and-go machines inside buses and metro stations where you can buy single-ride tickets with a credit card. One ride costs 1.5 euros, but if you're spending a few days in Rome, I recommend you get a pass with unlimited trips for your entire stay. Here are your options. We were there for 1 week, so our best option was the CIS pass, which covers unlimited rides for 7 days on all public transportation means. Here's how to buy the weekly ticket at the vending machine in the metro station. To get the best route to your destination, use Google Maps. Write your destination here and tap on this icon to see the routes via public transportation. If you can choose between buses and the metro, pick a route via metro, as buses are very unreliable in Rome. The times shown on Google Maps are almost never right, and you might end up waiting a lot for your bus. In some stations there are displays showing the times when the buses arrive, those you can trust. At bus stations, you will see these boards showing the lines stopping there and their following stops. Read them to be sure you're in the right station, heading the right way. The route on Google Maps should match the stops on the board. There are no ticket machines at the bus stop, and you can't buy transportation passes from the driver. If you don't already have a pass, you can buy a single ride ticket from this tap-and-go machine with your credit card. In Rome, you can enter the bus through any door, but keep in mind that the ticket validators are in the back and tap-and-go machines are at the front. The passes with unlimited trips only need to be validated once, on the first trip by bus, while the single journey tickets have to be validated at the beginning of each ride. The cards with the magnetic stripe go inside this slot, while the others must be tapped on this spot here. The buses in Rome go on a lot of cobbled streets, causing the rides to be very bumpy, so hold on tight. When the bus approaches your stop, press the red button so the driver knows you want to get off at the following station. In Rome, buses usually work until 12 AM, but there are a few night lines operating after midnight, and they are included in the weekly pass. The metro is the fastest way to move around Rome. While it doesn't reach all the areas of the city, it will take you to attractions like the Colosseum, Fontana di Trevi, the Spanish Steps or the Vatican. You can buy transportation passes at the ticket offices or these vending machines. Unlike the bus, you need to validate your pass every time you enter the metro, not just on the first journey. If your card has a magnetic stripe, you insert it in this slot. If it doesn't, you tap it here. After validating your ticket, these doors will open and you can enter the metro. At the metro station there are 2 platforms, one for each direction. Make sure you're taking the train in the right way by checking these signs. Unlike the bus, the metro comes every few minutes and is always on time. Inside the train there is a display announcing the following station, so you'll know when it's time to get off. You don't need to validate your pass when exiting the metro. Just go through the doors marked with a green arrow. During the week, the metro in Rome stops running after 11:30 p.m., but you have night buses available after midnight. Public transportation is the fastest and cheapest way to move around Rome. Some tourists prefer to move around by taxi, and while that's definitely more comfortable than a bumpy bus ride, it's also more expensive. Here are the cab fares in Rome. Rome is one of the most beautiful cities in the world. Make sure you include in your trip a visit to the Colosseum, the Roman Forum, Fontana di Trevi, and the Pantheon. There's a full guide on our channel, check it out and hit subscribe for more recommendations and practical tips for your trip to Rome.